Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri.
It's Lukaku! Lukaku! Superb! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that's got him off to a flyer.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Bellingham. The muscular approach does pay off here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And here's Kane. Close. Kane! And for a moment, time stood still. Going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Vieri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Crossed into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. India leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram. It's Bellingham. And here's Vieri. And here's Vieri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Great chance here from position A1. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Kane! Lacking in accuracy. No, that's been intercepted. Gerrard. Now it's Kane. Yamal. Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Marcelo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking for the run, and this is Kane. Oh, that's... It's Kane! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That has not gone well. And it's Kane.
Oh, great feet, that.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Kane! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
England really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
India have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's come to nothing. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham. He's having a hit!
can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Gehi spots it and intercepts. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal is flagged offside. Wan-Bissaka. Rodri. Knocks it into space. Yamal gets into a good position. And a chance! Oh, good finish. England are back in business. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. Buffon claims comfortably. Gerrard. Messi. Van de Ven has a look and plays it forward. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's burst through. He's having a pop! That was mighty close. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yamal. Wan-Bissaka. He's shifting through the gears here. And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Second period then underway. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Wan-Bissaka. Vieri might just make this. In with the challenge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Van de Ven. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Now it's Lukaku. And it's made its way to him. The ball has bounced loose now. Look at the space here. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. Strong running down that left flank. Rice. Bellingham goes for the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Shot a goal! He's given the time to pick a pass. Rodri. Gerrard. Now it's Kane. And this is Messi. Stood up well to him there. Zambrotta. Messi picks it up out wide. Takes the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Messi. And it's Gerrard. Just about up to the hour now. Now Van de Ven. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lukaku being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're good...
It's Lukaku! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this is Kane. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Gerrard. And the pass is intercepted. Tries from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Substitution for England, number 19.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 27, Serginho.
Bruno Fernandes,
Substitution
a player
taking
so
place.
deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Bruno Fernandes. India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Kane has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Serginho, England are looking to break at pace. He has a look out. He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
So we have further activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Great defending, strong and determined. Gerrard. Looking for options for movement. Good chance here! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ferdinand makes the interception. O'Reilly is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Here's a shot. Eto! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Guéhi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Vieri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bruno Fernandes, who is rarely short on confidence. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It is close, but that is the last of it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. So much talk about full-backs these days, whether they're wingers and offensive or good defenders. Zambrotta seems to tick all the boxes.
Well, I just like to refer to him as the complete package. He developed into a very tough-to-beat defender and retained all his attacking instincts, and that marriage has made him outstanding.
Some really good ball movement. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's been caught napping! Gone behind for a goal kick. Messi. Romario. It's a good spell of possession, this. Driving forward. Bellingham. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Bellingham. And they can counter here. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been cut short. Camavinga. Quarter of an hour played.
Whatever happens, that's the kind...
Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
India still without a single shot on target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well...
And Romario! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Romario actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. And here's Yamal. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that has left him in a heap. Pirlo gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Romario. It's going wide left. And it's Neymar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Look at the space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And here's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zambrotta. And Yamal. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now this could be... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is beautiful! Romario! He's got himself an absolute peach. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put...
Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And a Chance! And that is wildly off target.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Alaba. Conte. Yamal. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nicely spread.
Pirlo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. India certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Picked out Romario! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's got away. Can he finish? Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Camavinga. Neymar. And it's Pirlo. Camavinga. And it's Conte. Here's the return pass. And Yamal. Zambrotta. Conte. And here's Neymar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
1 minute added time.
Looking tidy in possession here. And this is Messi. And Messi! And no mistake. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That was easy. Oh, and that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Camavinga. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Marcelo. That's a good run down the left. Pirlo. Neymar. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pepe. And it's Rice. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Romario. And here's Neymar. Rice. That has not gone well. Conte. Nicely weighted ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Messi. And it's Pirlo. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Messi in acres of space out wide. And the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Pacho. Alaba. Conte looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Buffon read. Oh, what's he done? Romario! And that has fizzed wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pirlo, who does have an assist to his name. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Bellingham. Romario showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't... And Messi!
Messi made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Conte. Camavinga. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Pepe gets across to intercept that. The message is clear, none shall pass. Messi will not want to... He'll try from distance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, looked like he tried to give it some extra width.
Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 21, Hazard.
India have opted to make another change here. Yamal gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
And he's been shifted off it. India have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He's in one-on-one. Ferdinand gets it clear. Tacho calmly anticipates. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Romario. And he's Romario! Azar. Now it's Lukaku.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Kvaratskhelia clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Ferdinand. No way through. Messi. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Messi. This is a promising build-up. Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Added time.
Oh, what a mistake! That's that, the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable.
And a quick
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
India desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit.
Now it's Lukaku, and he's managed to get free. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Totti. Space for him to turn and look. They're urging him to shoot. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard, and he's gone backward here. Gives it back. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rice does well to stand up to him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's been cut out, well played. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Lovely feet. And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Bullet is onto it in a flash. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He's found Messi! And it's a goal! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Xabi Alonso.
Xabi Alonso really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cannavaro robs him of possession. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Lukaku! Lukaku! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lukaku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Jubilo Iwata are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That is a brilliant interception.
Kvaratskhelia clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That has ended up in no man's land. Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On public transportation today,
India
please
go
watch
in
the
at
screens that
half-time
trade
with
times
a
from
1-0
all
lead.
local major stations.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
India are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So off we go again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Rice conjures time and space where few can. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Done well, great stop. Corner number 2 then. Tries a shot! All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Seaman to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Rijkaard. Hazard receives it in a wide position. And he's taking no chances there. Hazard has the space to scheme. That's a decent clearance.
Jubilo Iwata clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Gullit gets into a good position.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Van Basten. Number 17,
Ferdinand.
Hazard. Number 22, Lee Canyon. Number 14,
Jubilo Iwata
Xabi Alonso.
appear to be happy to let their
Coming
front
on the
players
field,
stay up front all the
number
time.
18,
Well,
Darwin
it's
Núñez.
signalling to the opposition
Number
that they're
33,
setting themselves up for the
number 7,
counter-attack. It's
Towering header! And that's a good finish. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Jubilo Iwata cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Lukaku. And it's Totti. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Gullit. Distributed tidily.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Messi. He is through here. And Messi! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision now.
O'Reilly is in a really good position now. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's a good
10,
35 yards out, this.
Coming on to replace him is number 23.
That pass isn't the best.
Substitutions taking place.
Nice bit of skill, and he's real chance! And it's in! There seemed no It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
But it's Eto! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
India have their third corner. Decent chance! Loose and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. India get their fourth corner. Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hazard. And this Eto! And how did he not put that away? And the pass is intercepted, and that has left him in a heap. Rodri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass somewhat off target, looking for options, hits a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Pullet. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Stojkovic, who does have an assist to his name.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Out again for a throw-in.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
That has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence. Great vision. Can he get onto this? Zambrotta. And here's the chance to counter. Spread neatly. It's a promising position. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Darwin on two now and looking for three. That's a lovely, neat pass. Beckham. Beckham carries the ball down the right. Beckham with the cross. And here's Stojkovic. And there goes the final whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
India certainly
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of player. Shot, surely!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Del Piero plays it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. He's through here. Rice. Lukaku. Lukaku! Goal! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kvaratskhelia, and it's Bellingham. Cruyff.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Spread it left. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He is through here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foot in. Timber, looking for options for movement. That's really well cleared. And he's there to retrieve it. Rice. And Kvaratskhelia. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. And it's Marcelo. That's tidy. Marcelo proves just a little... Shot a goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Ferdinand. Buffon. Well-timed, excellent interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cruyff. Guardiola. Cruyff. And Cruyff! And that's definitely not his best. The pass is intercepted. Rice. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Ferdinand. He's having a hit! That has ended up in no man's land. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rangers claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Rangers have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! So, third corner of the game. No way through, so real chance! And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Marcelo running with the ball. That tackle was certainly sturdy. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now, can they get him away? Lukaku! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Guardiola. O'Reilly. Rice makes the interception. Ferdinand.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Showing good feet. Rice, who does have an... And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
India are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So right back into the action.
India definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. Rangers definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rangers have oh, he's having a go! Magnificent! A finish of true class! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
After
Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Cruyff. Pass somewhat off target. Marcelo. Looking for the run. Marcelo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi. And the counter is on. Bellingham. And it's Cruyff. Kvaratskhelia. Tries to pass it through. Can he get it through? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
That was lovely, that.
Well read. Nice interception. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, he's had it taken off him. Cruyff. And here's Del Piero. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's been charged for a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Nicely aimed pass. Knocks it out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Rice. That looks a good ball through. And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Rangers, number 23.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 11, Bergkamp. Number 7, Del Piero. Number 10,
Hazard.
Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field,
Looking to
number
play him in.
9,
And this is Van Basten.
number 18,
Counts.
number
Buffon
8,
claims comfort.
Stojkovic. Number 21, Messi.
Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. The Rossi has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution for Rangers, number 6.
Rangers
Pep
making
Guardiola.
further changes
Coming
here,
on to replace him
and in quick
is
succession.
number
Yeah, they're looking for some
22,
imagination, and his
Pedri.
job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Passing nice and neat. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's been intercepted. And here's Messi. Timber has it in a wide position. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Hazard. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Eto'o had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Is there any support? Van Basten! And one more try! Oh, good finish! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Rangers give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
It's a good-looking delivery. Neto. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Brilliantly cut out. And the referee brings it to a close. India pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome to
feel like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary. Rizal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Well, nicely intercepted. And it's Bellingham. And he skips past his man. Now, who's going to be first to this? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Can he get on the end of this? Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Ferdinand. Bellingham. Well, that looks a decent ball.
There they go, hunting again.
Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Marcelo. He's found a way through. Rizal. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Rice. And here's Lukaku. It's Lukaku! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lukaku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
India really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. And that pass just didn't quite work.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Lovely bit of skill. It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Zambrotta. Messi. Kvaratskhelia. Bale. Pepe makes a dash for it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the... Kvaratskhelia!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. They want to be quick to recover this. Bellingham. Marcelo. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a little off target. Bellingham. Kvaratskhelia has the space to scheme. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Rice. And this is Messi. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Bale. Just past the 40th minute mark. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, well measured. And Messi! That's really well manoeuvred. Rizal is, of course, well known for his dancing feet, and he's quick to return it. Not the most accurate pass. Rice. Lukaku is onto this. And Lukaku! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. India failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were.
And a quick reminder today,
what have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
India should be well in front based on the number of chances they've had, and you can sense a little anxiety around the stadium for fear that this game might just get a little away from them now.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half.
India clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. Rizal. Rizal gets on his bike and on the move. And this is Adriano. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice. Looking for options for movement. Adriano is onto it in a flash. Oh, what has happened here? That looks a good ball through, and he is dashing away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Chouameni. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Adriano. Rice charging forward, the ball at his feet. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. He's gone for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Well, the two coaches
Lukaku.
are signalling changes here,
Number
both at the
6.
same time.
Kvaratskhelia. Number 18.
That is
Bellingham.
good pressure, just
Number
hounded him off it.
41.
And this is Hazard. It's
Number
Hazard!
10. Messi.
No, just
on the
not
field.
quite.
Well, it
Number
wasn't the
14,
worst decision, really.
Eto'o.
He certainly had enough
Number
belief to take it
21,
on.
Hazard. Number 4, Bruno Fernandes. Number 16, Rodri. Number 19,
Pressure coming in from all directions.
Substitution.
Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's intervened well there. Knocks it into Drogba! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot! Bruno Fernandes. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Bruno Fernandes. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That has been cut short. Albert Ferrer. Great vision. Yamal.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And this is Eto'o. And the finish! It's hit the upright.
India have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Makaleli. Yamal. Oh, red. Nice interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in.
Well, we're watching a clear attempt to denying him space, and they're using every trick in the book. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to win.
It's Eto'o!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bale. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. O'Reilly! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Number 5.
Manchester United now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
Pass somewhat off target. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
India really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks.
Chance for a shot! And it's in! We thought they were done, but never say never. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Back to parity, it's Hazard! So close, but that is as good as it gets. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Hazard voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets...
Oh, shooting chance! Barcelona are looking unguarded here, just about getting away with it.
Well, Peter, they're renowned for their breakaways, but you do have to be risky at times.
That pass isn't the best. Forlan. A probing pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous. Kvaratskhelia! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a cute ball. Spread neatly. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and...
Takes the shot! Now it's Kimmich. Oh, fate. And there's the shot! Now it's Lukaku. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. First quarter of an hour gone. Pepe cannot be beaten that easily. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pass is just off target. Forlan. It's a pretty loose pass. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start. It's Lukaku! Barcelona are managing to come away unscathed, admittedly with a fairly thick slice of luck.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
Good-looking ball. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kimmich cuts it out. Kubasi is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Forlan. Good ball, good take. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rice. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Forlan tries from distance. Paz. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, important interception. Towering header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's going wide left. DiMarco. Knocks it into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Picked out brilliantly. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Vitinha. That's good running with the ball. India are looking to break at pace. Vitinha. engages and forces him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted. There's a shot. Shoots! And he should have made them pay.
Lukaku has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Yamal gets into a good position. Kimmich providing an outlet on that flank. Terrific effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Paz plays it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the keeper gets his hands on it. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
I'm afraid to tell you that
So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So the action resumes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bellingham getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Thuram. Marcelo tries to play it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's had it taken off him. Yamal. And it's Forlan. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Thuram gets it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice looking ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he get on the end of this? It's Lukaku! It's loose now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
India have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Defending was strong and firm. Lukaku! That's another chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So changes afoot
Lukaku.
here, and from both sides.
Number 10, Messi. Number 18, Bellingham. Number 6, Kvaratskhelia.
Safe to say he's capable of better than that.
14, Eto.
Barcelona are looking to go
19,
forward now.
Yamal. Number 4, Bruno Fernandes.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution in progress.
India have their second corner now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Yamal. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal. Yamal. Can he finish? Spectacular save. Now, who's going to be first to this? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Yamal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal wants to run onto this. Plenty to aim at here. Hoisted it. And a header! And no mistake. Barcelona are back in business. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's Eto'o!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Modric. Marcelo. And he's in on goal. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's a goal. And they get themselves in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
India leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Yamal.
Oh, great feat, that.
Zambrotta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Just about within shooting range. And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution on the field. Number 41.
The two coaches are signalling changes here,
Coming
both
on
at the same
field
time.
Is number 16, Rodri. Substitutions
And it's
taking place.
Azar.
India really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And he can clear it away. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Driving forward. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial
There will be
moment.
5 minutes
Yeah, he just
added
didn't seem to
time.
get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
5 minutes to add. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Modric. Barella. Over to the right flank. Now is this the final assault? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. That is ended up in no man's land. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
And we come to you now with a quick request
Well,
for
how will we
support
look back on
for our
that?
World
Well, Peter,
Charity
this
Fund.
was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.